Yos-s-e-mi-ty, the whisper of a hidden curse. In the annals of sacred lands swallowed by time, there is one tale whispered softly among the Ahwahneechee people, the guardians of the Yosemite Valley. Most people know this valley by the name given to it by strangers, but for the true people of the land, it is Ahwahnee, or place of the gaping mouth, which tenderly embraces all life. And the hidden whisper of this valley is a curse concealed by the passage of time. The story begins during a time when the valley was still pristine. The laughter of children echoed through the village. Birds sang in the morning light, and the waters of the towering Yosemite Falls flowed peacefully to the valley floor. But within this tranquility, something was amiss. A young man named Tokai, a brave warrior and the hope of his tribe, was not just an ordinary youth. He had eyes as sharp as an eagle's and a strong, muscular body forged through a lifetime of training. Yet what set him apart was his ability to clearly hear whispers on the wind and from the forest. These were not human voices, but the voices of the valley's spirits, constantly calling to him. The whispers were not of joy or peace, but of a deep-seated pain that gnawed at Tokai's heart. He tried to tell the elders, but no one understood. No one else could hear what he heard. He carried this burden alone until one night when the full moon shone brightly over the valley. Tokai decided to embark on a journey to discover the truth hidden within those whispers. His journey began as he stepped out of the village, following an ancient path his ancestors had used to reach the heart of the valley, the site of Yosemite Falls. The Ahwahnee people believed this waterfall was a gateway to the spirit world, the dwelling place of the spirits of the water who were the keepers of the valley's secrets. The deeper he walked into the forest, Tokai felt a massive energy radiating from every part of nature. It was a frightening yet captivating power, the sensation of being watched by something unseen. The whispers that were once faint began to grow louder, as if someone was speaking right into his ear. It was not a language he knew, but it communicated through feelings and spirit. Tokai knew immediately that he was not alone in this valley. Upon reaching the base of Yosemite Falls, Tokai looked up at the water hurtling down from above. The roar of the waterfall echoed throughout the valley, but what he heard was not the sound of the cascading water. The sound in his head was the ever-growing whisper from within the flow itself. As he stared intently, a vision appeared in his mind. It was a painful memory of the past. Ahwahnee warriors fiercely fighting a group of hunters from a foreign land. They hadn't just come to hunt, but to destroy and conquer. The Ahwahnee warriors fought to protect their forests and their land with all their might, but in the end, they were defeated and brutally massacred. The image of blood staining the ground and the lifeless bodies of the brave warriors left by the waterfall caused Tokai's heart to ache with sorrow. Suddenly, the vision vanished. Tokai felt the grief and rage embedded in every drop of the waterfall. He knew the souls of those brave warriors still lingered there. So Tokai began to sing a sacred song of his tribe to soothe their spirits. It was then that the whisper in his head became clearer than ever before. The voice was not whispering, but shouting from within his very soul. Yos-s-e-mi-ty, they are the killers. This was the statement of the spirits passed into Tokai's mind. It was a warning of the coming of the strangers and an explanation for the pain they had suffered. Tokai knew instantly that his mission was to take this story back to the elders of his tribe and prepare for the impending threat. When Tokai returned to the village, he rushed to tell the elders what he had seen and heard. The elders believed his words and prepared to face their unavoidable destiny. Not long after, when the first group of white settlers arrived in the valley, they met the Ahwahnee people. During their communication, they heard the word Yos-s-e-mi-ty, which the tribe intended as a warning about the invading hunters, but the white men misunderstood, believing it to be the name of the place. The story was distorted over time. The true meaning of Yos-s-e-mi-ty, which translates to "they are the killers," was swallowed by the passage of time and the misunderstanding of the newcomers. Thus, this valley came to be known by a name that did not reflect its beauty and civilization, but instead concealed the pain and loss of its true guardians.